What's happening, guys? This is Taylor. You know, as a wise man once said, when life give you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. You guys, if anybody here has played Portal 2, you all know who I'm talking about. About halfway through the story mode, you meet up with a guy named Cave Johnson, and he says that line. And you know, it applies really well to life. If life gives you lemons, who's going to want to make lemonade? You got to have sugar to make lemonade. Come on, guys. So if life gives you lemons, give the lemons back. Ask for oranges. Works out much better in the long run. The basic point that I'm trying to get across in that very interesting start off to my commentary is that persisting in life, or persistence in general, is a very helpful tool that you can use to your advantage. It can be used to keep going through something. If you're struggling with something and you persist through it, you can get great personal reward at the end of it once you finally complete it, and or you can get external reward if someone gives you something in return for doing that. I'm going to relate that to something in my life that you guys probably don't know. Now, as actually, like I just said, many of you probably don't know, actually probably all of you, unless you're on my friends list, you guys don't know that I am a swimmer. And now, swimming is an extremely tough sport in multiple of ways. It exercises your entire body, and along with your cardio, it's very intense on your cardio workout as well. And so many of you may be wondering how exactly persistence relates to my swimming expeditions over the years. And well, a bunch of times throughout my swimming career, as you could say, I've been pushed into a lot of different situations. My first year on the swim team, there was nobody. There was this one time when our main butterfly person, and if you don't know what the butterfly technique is, it's when you throw your arms out in front of you like you're diving or dolphin diving or something, and then you kick with your back legs like a dolphin, and it's called the butterfly stroke. I don't really know why, but that's just what it's called. So my coach decided that me, being the new kid on the team, had to be the one to go and do the butterfly kick, which, by the way, happens to be one of the most intensive strokes in swimming. So he decides to send me out, and like my event comes out, and I'm standing next to all of these really muscular guys who look like they could take down the Hulk, and they just look like they really know what they're doing. And I'm thinking to myself, I am gonna get destroyed here. There is absolutely no way that I can do anything against these guys. But the person called us all up onto the diving boards and told us all to take our marks, and I just thought to myself, well, hey, you're gonna lose, it's okay, just do your best. And so and so the race started, and I persisted through it, and this is what I'm getting at. I ended up coming in, I beat two of the guys, actually. I came in 4th out of 6, because if you don't know, there's 6 people at the start of each swim meet event. And so I come in 4th out of 6, and on the 4th lap, because it's the 100-meter butterfly, on the 4th lap, I came into a point in the race where you feel like your muscles are dead and you can't go on anymore. Because I'd already done 75 meters of just all-out sprinting doing the butterfly, and I was at this point where I just really did not want to go on any farther. And when I got to that point, I just thought to myself, okay, well, you're ahead of 2 people right now, just keep that lead. And I held it all the way through to the end, and at the end of that, everyone was cheering for me, and yeah, good job, that's your first time ever doing butterfly, you did really well. And it gave me a good sense of self-gratification, because I had finally completed something, not finally, but I had completed something that was incredibly hard, and yet I pushed my way through it and still managed to do it. So if you can learn anything from that story, it's to persist simply for the fact that you can get your own confidence, you can get better confidence in yourself that will help you through later endeavors in your life. Now, an example of how persistence can help you out in an external way is that I also do water polo apart from swimming, and as probably all of you know, water polo is a team sport. If you don't know what it is, you basically, it's a combination of soccer in water. So you're using your hands to move the ball around. You can't use more than one hand. It has to be one hand the whole time. And you throw it around to people, and it's a pretty intensive sport. There's a lot of stuff going on under the water that the refs don't see. But anyways, that's not important to this part of the story. So we got to the point where we were facing a team. My school is a terrible school for sports. besides volleyball. The girls at our school are ridiculous at volleyball. They're the best in the league. But the rest of our teams are always last in the division. So we end up facing the only team that we might be able to beat. And so our coaches like, just go out and give it your best. Because, of course, instead of undefeated, we're unwinned. Yeah, we haven't won a game yet. I don't know what the word for that is. And so we get into the pool and we just play our hearts out. We just play as well as we can, the best that we can possibly play. And guess what? By the end of the game, we're out on top. About halfway through the game, we get out on top in front, and we don't lose it through the rest of the game. So that's basically another example of how by just persisting in whatever it is you feel that the need to persist in, you can actually achieve lots of things throughout your life. In this instance, we knew that we didn't have a good chance at winning this, but we just played our best, and we wanted to win more than the other team, and so it allowed us to beat them in the long run and achieve victory over our competitors. They were basically our rivals, the only team that we had a chance of beating. When you think about the amount of people that just quit in whatever it is they're trying to do right off the bat, it kind of is not a very good thing, because they don't have the opportunity to continue with whatever they're trying to do. So they just quit and end up losing something that could have ended up being very helpful to them in the long run, when they should actually have persisted through that and gained the knowledge and or experience from that certain event in their life, which would have allowed them to do better in later life experiences and as they go through the course of their life. So the next time you get to a situation where you think to yourself that you just can't go any farther and you're just going to quit, try to take this commentary into account and think of how much better off you will be if you just persist through that certain event. So let's say you're in some sort of race, or I'm just going to throw a bike race out there. If you're in a bike race and you think you've lost, don't quit. Just keep going and try to think of the personal experience and advantages you will get by continuing through that race to the finish. Even if you don't get first, you'll still have gained lots of life lessons which will help you throughout the course of your life. To wrap things up, I'd like to I hope you guys enjoyed this thoughtful commentary that I've put together. I don't really do many of these. However, I'd like to do more for you guys if you would want me to. I don't really know what to put out on my channel at the moment. A lot of you have been saying Minecraft would be awesome, but I don't really know what you want. Do you want survival multiplayer? Do you want me just starting a new world? Do you want me continuing on from a world that I've already created, even though I'm not very far on them? Do you want to see more a lot of you have said Modern Warfare 2, but if I'm going to do Call of Duty, it's going to be Black Ops or Zombies, I'm sorry. However, if you guys would like to see Minecraft, I'm open to it. However, I have gotten a few people who said they don't want to see Minecraft. So if you want to see Minecraft, tell me what kind you would like to see, whether it be survival multiplayer, single player, starting out on a new world, escapecraft, any of those are pre-made worlds that you have to make your ways through. Let me know what you guys think, as I'd really like to hear your opinions and how I can entertain you guys better on this channel. I'd also like to thank you guys for 1.9k subscribers. That is a huge landmark for me, milestone that I've finally accomplished. 1.8k went by pretty slowly. However, I'm already at 22 subscribers past 1.9k, so we're on our way to 2,000 really soon. So I want to let you guys all know, if you haven't seen it on my channel, that I will be doing an open lobby at the 2,000 subscriber mark. And so the sooner we hit that, the faster you guys get in the open lobby. And I'm hopefully going to be able to get to play with as many of you as I possibly can. So whenever we hit 2k subscribers, I will give out the details as to when that will be, as it will most likely, I probably won't hit 2k for another month or so. So I'll give out the details as to when it's going to be, what we're going to be doing. It's basically going to be whatever you guys want. Last time on my 1k subscriber open lobby, I only got about 8 people, which I mean was still okay for 1k subscribers, but I'm hoping to get more people in here, get to play with more of you guys, and just see how you interact with more of my community on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen the left side of my channel, you guys should go check it out. There's actually a couple more milestones that I have up there. The first one being at 2,500, I'm going to be doing my setup video for you guys. Then at 5,000, a dual commentary with my girlfriend, who actually really wants to do one with me. I said that once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'd do one with her, and she got really excited. So the sooner you guys get me to 5K, the sooner you guys get to have that. I think it'll be quite interesting, and she can maybe bring something new to the channel. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and oh, by the way, at 10K, it's my face video. So I hope you all enjoy, and I'm Taylor, and I'm out.